what seemed to me a poor refereeing decision. I thought you're going to have to stand up against the way Stoke play physically, which we did on a number of occasions, but you're going to have to stand up to Stoke in terms of the strength of decision making. The crowd get behind them, fantastic atmosphere in the place, but the refereeing decision where the penalty was concerned has cost us 2 more points.
They're not very happy with the penalty decision. Were you 100% sure that it was a spot kick?
Can I see it?
Well, that's why you pay a TV licence, so that we can show you incidents like that. Now you've seen it, what do you think?
What do you think? The BBC, brilliant.
What do you think now you've seen it?
I think he caught his trailing leg. The first one, I'm looking and thinking that's, you know, that is debatable, and we could be a little bit lucky. But then the 2 other angles, looks as though he has caught his trailing leg.
Obviously, went in between the keeper and the defenders and nicked the ball away from the keeper. I felt the touch on my pullback on my right leg, so I obviously went to ground because it was hard enough anyways, and it would have stopped me from getting the ball back to try and score. So yeah, well, I think it's a definite pen.
Did you deserve it anyway?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah, I thought we deserved to get. Well, we're disappointed we've not won it, Jonathan.
Yeah, two promoted clubs produced a good, hard-fought game. We might as well get straight to that penalty decision. Yeah. What was your take on it?
No surprise that the managers didn't disagree, is there? Yeah. I thought it was a penalty, to be honest. I thought he made it into a penalty. Huge kick from Sorensen, flick on from Sidibe. Fuller gets in between the 2 defenders, gets there, beats the goalkeeper to the ball and the defenders, gets the touch first, and as you see, he just clips his back right leg there.
If a keeper comes and doesn't get the ball, he's in trouble, isn't he?
He's not touched the ball at all, and for me, as I said, he's made it into a penalty, and I think just it was.
There, Fuller. He basically admitted that he made a bit of a meal of it. As soon as he felt he was touched, he went down.
I think he's got every right to do that, to be honest. As I said, he's made it into a penalty because the keeper hasn't. He's come out and he hasn't touched the ball at all. Fuller's beat him to the ball.
As for Hull's tactics, when you play Stoke, you've got to deal with the long throw. They've come up with a sort of unique formula for it.
This is undoubtedly the most novel that we've seen so far. There's the boy Rory getting ready, psyching himself up. And you see a certain gentleman in a minute called Dean Windass, who's doing the longest warm-up he's ever done in his life. Just happens to be right in front of Rory Delap. So the great thing about it, they're both having a bit of a laugh and a smile and everything about it. And it's clever, quite clever, Dean Windass. There's a little bit of jostling in the box.
Well, he does cover a bit of the touchline.
Here, it's easy for you to say, coming back a little bit. OK, and the throw comes in, and it's dealt with. Now the problem is he's here again. He's following Rory down the touchline. That's the quickest he's moved for a while.
Should nick his towel.
Exactly, and then the ref suddenly decides, well, obviously it's unsportsmanlike behaviour, so he's going to get booked. But you could, you know, it's certainly worth doing, wasn't it? This was even better. Goalkeeper Buzz Myhill, what should I do? Oh, don't give it out for a throw-in. You can't give it out there. Look at that. I thought it was auditioning for Strictly Come Dancing for 1 second, but a novel way. Just don't concede any throw-ins.
I've never seen the like.